Leo scoops her up, cradling her in his arms like a baby. His navy Hawaiian print shirt is immediately covered in cat hair. Management makes him wear stiff khaki pants, even though he's the hotel handyman. Khakis aren't the most practical choice when you're unclogging toilets or fixing a broken air conditioner. But Leo doesn't complain. Leo never complains. "So now what?" he says. Now I take her downstairs, I guess. I stand up and smooth out my skirt, which is more habit than necessity. I'm stuck in the same stiff khaki material as Leo, and it never wrinkles. God forbid our guests lay eyes on someone in a wrinkled uniform. Your mom isn't going to be too happy to have a cat in housekeeping. I frown. He's right about that, but I don't know what else to do with her. She sent me up here. She's going to have to deal. Leo rubs underneath the cat's chin, and her eyes drift closed. She starts to purr. I'd take her home, but Beth would kill me. She made me promise not to bring home any more strays. His voice raises an octave as he says, "You should have a name." Don't get too attached. She's probably just going to the shelter. I feel mean saying this in front of the cat, but it's either the shelter or back out on the street. If Nalani were here, she'd tell me to take the cat home. It certainly wouldn't be the first time I took something from a guest's room. But I know better than to ask my mom if I can keep the cat. She's not exactly Team Marty right now. "She looks like a Libby," Leo says. "If you say so." I straighten the bed's immaculate white duvet and glance around to make sure everything is perfect for whoever is checking in next. The people who can afford to stay in the Grand Palms are rich. Not just regular rich, but incredibly, unbelievably rich, and they have super high standards. Although the room is simple, white and airy, like being inside a cloud, everything in here easily costs more than my family makes in a year. The room still smells like tuna, but hopefully no one will notice. I pick up the empty tin, and Leo and I leave the room. He follows me down the hall, still cooing to the cat. The carpet is so thick I can't hear our footsteps. When we reach the elevator, he sighs and passes the cat to me before punching the call button. "Don't just dump her, okay, Marty?" he says. I nod, but I'm not sure why he thinks I'll have any say in the matter. He'd be better off talking to my mom himself, but I think he's scared of her. Most people are. My mom is the floor supervisor, but from the way she acts, you'd think she runs the entire hotel. Leo pats the cat one more time, then ambles off down the hall. Libby squirms in my arms like she wants to run after him, and I tighten my grip. The last thing I need is for her to jump out of my arms and take off. I've already wasted too much time trying to catch her. The elevator dings, and the mirrored doors slide open. I stand back as two guys around my age step out. I flinch. Great. Guests my age are the worst. There's nothing more awkward than having to serve someone who could be sitting behind you in history class. Most of the time, we ignore each other, only for different reasons. Me, because I'm quietly dying inside. Them, because they don't really see me. After all, I'm just the help. "We need to talk to the locals," the guy with a messy black pompadour says to his friend, a scrawny kid with closely cropped dark hair. "They'll know where the best waves are." Surfers. Well, wannabe surfers. I see this a lot. Rich kids who come to Hawaii with the idea that they can conquer our waves. They won't get very far talking to any of the locals. We're friendly, sure, but there's a definite line between the places we recommend to tourists and what we say for ourselves. Libby starts to wriggle again and lets out a sorrowful meow. The black-haired guy's eyes flick to her and then to me. He's good-looking, in an early Elvis rockabilly kind of way. Skyscraper tall with thick eyebrows and full lips and ears that stick out slightly. Exactly my type. And so when he smiles at me, a jolt goes all the way through me, right to my toes. And if my face wasn't already burned, there's no way he'd miss me.